Woo woo.
Woo woo.
I'm feeling like when we do that, we're like yeah. I don't know if you. I don't know. If you I don't know if you know what I'm talking about when I talk about oh, here we go, live video.
You
Give me a
mean
second.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, there's actually here in Tulsa. There's actually one of the radio DJs on my on the radio station. When he's excited, he has a whoop whoop button, and
Wait, is that from the ICP song? Woo woo, that one.
no, it's his own voice. Man, you got
Oh,
really loud. I turned you way too loud. Wow. I
okay.
just turned the volume up, and all of a sudden you were just like, "Ah!" Screaming in my ear.
I'm sorry, man. I you know,
What?
sorry. I'm sorry that I
What?
yell at you.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't, Chris. It doesn't.
I will fuck you, all right? I will.
But
Like you'd think for a movie podcast would have more movie quotes and not just wrestlers going
yeah,
back
I
and
didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. That is from Trainwreck, but yeah, we just
it
have
is trainer, but they're all wrestlers.
yeah. Hold on, dude. About to.
Four
Oh, he's
letters, one word. Yeet.
he,
Yeet. Did you figure out what you're figuring out, buddy?
yeah, I think
Or do you
so.
need more time? Okay,
I
so
got. Oh, hold on. I don't know what's about to do it. We have the stream key in here, and then we'll be
yeah,
good.
you think you're going to be good, but you're not going to be good. Yeah. So last night I worked Fritz and the Tantrums.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, I we can make your hands clap. Love that song. I mean, the whole everything. I have a bunch of videos I can send to you. But like literally, there is so many good songs that they did that I forgot that they did. And then on top of it, they're releasing a new album called Man on the Moon. And they did like 3 or 4 songs from that album. And they were just nonstop, man. They're one of those groups that when they come on stage, you feel it. And he goes, and especially at Kane's Ballroom. Kane's Ballroom, by any means, is one of the loudest, like little arenas ever. Like I would put the sound decimals higher in Kane's Ballroom than like a sold out 20,000 seat.
Jesus, that's a lot.
Like the dude, like the guy, the lead singer, Fitz, is like, the other day he goes, I was actually doing an interview, and he goes, and you can go look it up. And he goes, and the person asked me what's like the loudest arena ever. He goes, you'll never believe it, but it's this little place in Tulsa, Oklahoma called Kane's Ballroom, one of the legendary Kane's Ballroom. And he goes, and I was like, kind of like saying, man, it kind of sounds like I'm kissing their ass and stuff like that. He goes, but then I showed up here today. And he goes, and you guys already have made it louder than I remember this place being. And it's like, yeah, that's cool. That's always cool when you get a compliment from the lead singer of a good band. They were really nice. They're really good. Before that was Gable Price and Friends, and he was really good too. He had a good little following that was there. Right now, our good friend Topher is over at Rocklahoma, and he is he's literally watching they call themselves the Ramones, but isn't everybody dead in the Ramones?
No, well, we still got Joe. No, we still got Johnny.
Joey
He's still
passed. Joey,
yeah,
no,
Joey
it's
passed.
only Mark. It's only Mark or Mike.
Didi, I think Didi Ramone's still alive, but I don't know. By the way,
No.
I think
It's only one member of the band that's in this, and I don't know which one it is.
I think we're streaming now, by the way, on Instagram.
Oh, you got it? Do you think you got it? Let's see. They'll tell me if you are.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's take a look. Yeah, you got us on TikTok as well.
Well, TikTok didn't work because we had to go through all the dream roll. But I'm looking at the Instagram right now on our website, but I'm not finding it like showing up. But we'll figure it out.
Whatever. We're trying to figure it out as much as we can figure out when we can figure it out. Are you trying to figure it out? What I'm trying to figure out? You know what I'm trying to figure out? I'm trying to figure out, like, was it on purpose or was it an accident that we just watched like 2 movies with female leads with badass cars?
Let's try it again.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to a new episode of Movies Don't Suck and Some to Do. My name's Neil.
No, Chris.
Are we way off? Are we way off?
We might be. We might be.
That was way off. That was what we might have to do it again. Okay, we're gonna have to do this all over again. No one's watching right now, so I'm gonna do it really.
We're trying to get reconnected together. I don't know why. It's going weird, but it's going strange.
I'm back. All right, let's do it again. Let's hit it from the beginning. I'll go. I'll do the whole shebang now. Okay. Okay. So, like, Chris, I can't believe, like, this week we actually watched 2 movies with 2 female leads with badass cars in it.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listeners of all ages, welcome to a new episode of Movies Don't Suck and Some Do. My name is Neil.
No, Chris.
And today we got 2 movies that we reviewed for you this week. So you can get started with your Labor Day weekend and go, hey, are these the movies we want to watch with the family while we're getting drunk and throwing beer bottles at each other and reminding each other that we don't like that cousin that, you know, did that one thing at one time at that weird barbecue. You know what we're talking about.
Everyone knows.
Nobody talks about, you know, cousin Matt. Cousin Matt's not the guy we hang out with.
Well, I mean,
but anyway, not your brother Matt. Your brother Matt's awesome.
I was like, okay, good. All right, but so what are you talking about today? What movies are you talking about?
Today we are talking. First, we are going to be talking the Hulu movie, Eenie, Meanie, Miny, Mo, Take a Tiger by Its Toe.
I think it's just Eenie, Meanie.
I know, but at least one time in the movie they needed to say Eenie, Meanie, Miny, Mo, and they didn't. No one said it. It was right there. It was over. Oh, it's one thing that upset. It's one of the things that upsets me about this movie. But anyway, in the movie, the one and only, you know her from Ready or Not. Now it's going to be in that again. Scream. There's a bunch of different movies she was in, but Mrs. Samara Weaving.
Oh, associate professor, and it's just film studies, so you're safe.
Film studies, that's cool.
You say that, but try teaching a class on 20th century slashers to a heap of hungover 19-year-olds.
Slashers, huh? What's your favorite scary movie?
Not that one.
So why slashers?
Well, I just... I think it's interesting. You can really examine the culture of the moment by looking at the tropes of the time, like the masked killer, the final girl, the different rules. Right. Don't split up. Don't have sex.
Don't answer the phone.
Exactly. It's all cliche, but out of those cliches comes an opportunity for outsider art, a voice for the voiceless, you might say. Jesus.
Yeah, from Scream, I think 6 or 7, right?
It's the last one. It was the one that it was the one with like Jenna Ortega and all of them.
Yeah, I guess so.
Before, I think it was like that one. Man, I've lost the order of them now, man. I mean, like, at least like Final Destination, I can remember because of which way different, like it was like the airplane, the log vehicle, the roller coaster, the bridge, you know, like, and even like Nightmare on Elm Streets, I can remember from man. I guess Scream is like one of the most not. If in horror movies, which one do you think you have in horror movies? Which series do you think you would have the worst like memory of trying to figure out which one was which one? Like Halloween, Friday the 13th, Friday 13th.
I can do Halloween. I think. Yeah, Friday 13th. I think like all those are harder to figure out. I mean, when you get Friday 13th in space, you know what I mean? Like that's a bit weird one, but
no, see, I know that's Jason X. Like, and I know which one Jason Goes to Hell is number 9. I know, like, so it's like to me, I think I can get those ones. I think it's the Halloween ones for me that I mess up between the Halloween. 2, 3,
there
4.
are a lot of them. H2O, and then like the one after that. Yeah, okay. That's
I think those I would get messed up. Anyway, also in this movie is and I had to use a clip from the actual movie because I could not find any clips of them like where he talks for more than 2 seconds. And that is so here's a clip from Eenie Meanie featuring Carl Glusman and Randall Park.
Fine. Okay. So we hooked up for drinks, right? He has a few, I have a few, and then I proposed the thing about a game I had heard about.
And I told you I can't because I work for Nico. He made me do cocaine. My wife would kill me if she knew I did cocaine. She'd divorce me.
Oh, please, I didn't hear you argue.
Why would I argue? Who doesn't love cocaine? And then he hit me because I wouldn't take the job.
I apologized, and then I offered you a ride home.
But you didn't. You put me in this fucking box. I almost died.
He was gonna call Nico Eats, and I poked holes in the box, by the way.
Oh, like a fucking hamster?
Maybe you are a fucking hamster.
What does that even mean?
Eats, wait, hold on.
Yeah, from Eenie Meanie. Yeah.
It's a great scene. It's a great scene. We'll talk about that here in just a second. Also in this movie, the one, the only, the Godfather himself, Andy Garcia.
It's not just a bad banking deal. These guys are butchers. What guys? Lucchese. He controls all of them. Ottobello, the Archbishop. Other people higher up, B2 maybe. Secret unknown. They're running things. I'm in their way. Yeah. He's hired a professional assassin to kill you. He's Sicilian. I don't know his name. But they say he never fails. And no one is safe. Even the new Pope is in danger. We still have time. We can prevent this.
From
yes,
the
because he becomes
3.
Andy Garcia. Like, everybody forgets that Andy Garcia becomes the Godfather. Like, a spoiler alert for like a 40-year-old movie. Like, that movie's like as old as I am. How is that a spoiler?
Okay.
I mean,
I think in the 90s, isn't it?
but anyway, also in this movie, Mr. Steve Zane. That's what I said.
It's on.
Are you the new daddy?
I'm your daddy. I'm not your daddy. Well, I'm your baby's daddy. I'm not your baby's daddy. I'm gonna be.
You're Marvin.
Marvin.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Marvin. I'm Kelly, Dylan's mom. Well, I gotta run.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
All right, bye guys.
Okay, have a good one.
Thanks.
Bye.
Hey, man. Do you have a dental plan?
Yeah, from Daddy Daycare.
Daddy Daycare. Which I tried to look for like a good comedy bit, and I'm not gonna lie, I was like a little stoned at the moment, and then I was like just going through and just laughing at everything, and so I just found something that was like more than 20 seconds.
I thought you would pick something from
No,
that
I
movie.
tried.
Yeah,
I tried, but I kept getting more Tom Hanks than Steve. And I was like, but that was what I was looking for originally, and then Daddy Daycare came up. I didn't even know he was in Daddy Daycare. All right, but that's Eenie Meanie. Those are some of the actors that are in the first movie that we'll be talking about. The second movie we're going to be talking about today is man, it's been a lot of words going on about this one up in the worlds of the news and stuff like that. And that is the one and only Honey Don't, who is starring, who is now like literally, I think the first time we saw her was like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood when Quentin Tarantino was like the first time we noticed. So now she's become, I mean, she is like the new stardom lady. I mean, how many movies has she been in that it's like really great movies?
Also, Sneal, you think about like the substance that's like, so people are just looking at her like
So first, the main star of this movie, Mrs. Margaret Qualley.
Hi, this is an emergency. There's no more stabilizer fluid. Hello? It's fucking 5:03.
Yes.
I'm telling you, this is urgent. There's no more stabilizer fluid.
It means you've reached the end.
What do you mean the end?
You've drained it all out. If you want more, you must let the fluid regenerate.
Tell me how to do it. I need to stabilize myself right now.
You simply have to switch.
Excuse me?
The switch reboots the fluid secretion process so you can continue to enjoy the experience.
No. I can't switch. I can't. Especially not now.
There is no other option.
From the Substance.
From the Substance, one of the best movies in the history of man, period, whatever. And that's not me saying that. That's just period. It's facts. If you've never seen The Substance, go see The Substance today. Also in this movie, the only one of the greatest female actresses in the history of my loving, because she came from the lovely state of Delaware, but she got famous from being from the state of Indiana, from good old Pawnee, Miss Aubrey Plaza.
He looks like Abercrombie fucked fish.
Yeah, well, Jake Crude Jade off.
No, you guys, he was so funny. He was my lab partner in photography class freshman year.
No shit, he's a Florida alum? Lenore, you can totally finish the trifecta.
Oh my god, I already have alum, remember? I fucked that crying divorce guy, Tony.
Yeah.
The big balls.
Yeah.
In the porta potty.
Yeah.
At the tailgate.
Yeah.
I need professor.
Wait, I'm sorry, what's the trifecta again?
It's this thing I write about where my senior year, I have to fuck a freshman, an alumni, and a professor.
Where did you read that?
In my diary.
There's a scene, the next scene, but she doesn't talk enough. Like, it's more Zac Efron talking. The next scene is like, oh, you want to go play golf? Well, why don't you hit your balls right up into my vagina? And I was like, I wanted that scene. But that's Dirty Grandpa. That's Dirty Grandpa with Robert De Niro, Zac Efron. Also in this movie, one of the dirtiest master people in the entire world, Mr. Chris, with the filthiest mouth ever in a Marvel movie,
filthy mouth,
Mr. Chris Evans.
In the void, you're either food for Elias or you work for her.
Go on, Johnny.
And I'll tell you who her is. Cassandra Nova, a megalomaniacal psychotic asshole. A finger-licking, dead inside pixie slab, a third-rate dime store nut milk. And I'll tell you what she can do.
I'm listening.
She can lick my goddamn cinnamon ring clean and kick rocks all the way to bald hell. In fact, I don't give a shit if she removes all my skin and pops me like some nightmarish blood balloon. If the last thing I do in this godforsaken cum-gutter existence is light that fuckbox on fire, I still won't die happy.
Holy shit, girl, you crazy.
That's right, Wade. I won't be happy until I've urinated on her freshly barbecued corpse and husk-fucked the charred remains while gargling juggernauts jugging nuts.
Wow.
And you can quote me.
Okay.
Yeah, you also fuck this husk of a corpse. Yeah.
I love that. Good old Chris Evans. You know, he actually agreed to play the movie only because he thought he was going to say that line. And then when it got to the scene, the scene where he got popped or whatever, and it was Ryan Reynolds that said it all, and not him. He goes, no. We got to film the scene with me saying that. He goes, or I'm out. You got to take me out of the movie. And he's like, all right.
Yeah.
And so that's why he got injured.
It's spelled.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
all
the
the
whole
better for
movie's
that.
better for them.
Honestly,
And
all
the
better.
one and only from that wonderful, wonderful pub that I got intoxicated at 3 different times while I was in Philadelphia. From Always Sunny in Philadelphia, the one and only Mr. Charlie Day.
That right there is the mail. Now let's talk about the mail. Can we talk about the mail, please, Mac? I'm dying to talk about the mail with you all day, okay? Pepe Sylvia. This name keeps coming up over and over again. Every day, Pepe's mail's getting sent back to me. Pepe Sylvia, Pepe Sylvia. I look in the mail. Well, this whole box is Pepe Sylvia. So I say to myself, I gotta find this guy. I gotta go up to his office. I gotta put his mail in the guy's goddamn hands. Otherwise, he's never gonna get it. He's gonna keep coming back down here. So I go up to Pepe's office, and what do I find out, Mac? What do I find out? There's no Pepe Sylvia. The man does not exist, okay? So I decided, oh, shit, buddy, I gotta dig a little deeper. There's no Pepe Sylvia. You gotta be kidding me. I got boxes full of Pepe. All right, so I start marching my way down to Carol and HR, and I knock on her door, and I say, Carol, I gotta talk to you about Pepe. And when I open the door, what do I find? There's not a single goddamn desk in that office. There is no Carol in HR. Mac, half the employees in this building have been made up. This office is a goddamn ghost town.
Sunny in Philadelphia. It's one of the best. So that's Honey. Some of the people that are in the movie Honey Don't. We'll be talking about that in a second. Chris, tell everybody where they can find us.
You can find us online at don'tsuck.net. We're at facebook.com/podcast. We're on Twitter and we're in Blue Sky at DS Podcast. BSKY, something like that. We're also on Patreon, patreon.com/don'tsuck. Go to WTMnet.com, W2 You'll find us on with other really good podcasts. Search for edgeonpodcasting.com on anywhere, and you'll find us as part of the feed there too. Hey, if you guys want to give us some merch, go to TVO, search Black Dash Productions. You'll find our shirts there along with a bunch of other good stuff. Or you can go to bonfire.com/don'tsuck. You'll find our stuff there. If you guys want a free sticker, send us an email or a message on one of our socials. If you're old-fashioned, info@moviesdon'tsuck.net is their email address. And where you find podcasting on Movies Don't Suck, send you from YouTube or Spotify or Apple Podcasts or where you find the podcast, we're there. Neil, who we talking about today?
Neil has left the building. Neil is no longer here. Now, we are... And I am here to tell you about the one, the only. We are here to talk about, that's right, the one and only Lucha Coffee. Lucha Coffee is one of the new coffee places right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. They are located at 6808 South Memorial Drive. I will put address at the bottom right now so you can see it for yourself. Yes, Luchas. Go there to get all the creamy coffees, including Elote's own champion, the man himself, Lunchador, has been in there himself for Lucha Coffee. Lucha Coffee has all kinds of flavors and homemade slices just for you and all your Lucha grills. You can also get Lucha gear, Lucha chocolates. You can get Lucha everything because there's nothing better than Lucha Coffee. You can find out more information at the one and only Lucha Coffee, or you can go to Luchador Coffee at Facebook.com or go to Instagram.com/Lucha Coffee.
Cool. So that was crazy. Neil had someone else do a read for a shop called Lucha Coffee.
Lucha Coffee is good, man. I heard about it. Thank you later for that Lucha Grand Americano. That was awesome. Thank you. He took off. He's gone. He left. But, he said he'd stop by and do a little promo for him.
It's very nice of him to do that. He's even wearing the same shirt you are.
That's weird. Crazy. It's weird how that happens. I've never seen, Dude, it was like when that one time when me and like Topher showed up today at the same place with the same Mastodon shirt on. That was exactly what just happened. That's exactly what happened.
Okay.
But that's done. That's over. Let's talk movies and let's talk the one and only Eenie Meanie.
The Eenie Meanie, directed and written by Sean Simmons. Sean Simmons is also the creator of The Continental, which is okay. And Wayne, and this
Which
is
is
his
okay.
first.
It's not that good.
Uh, I mean, do you think it's? I mean, it's okay, whatever. I mean, and then, but this is his first directorial debut of anything. This movie, Eenie Meanie. This stars Samara Weaving as Edie.
Oh, associate professor, and it's just film studies, so.
Carl Gleason plays John, and Randall Park plays Leo.
Fine. Okay, so we hooked up for drinks, right? He has a few, I have a few, and then I proposed the thing about a game I had heard about.
And I told you I can't because I work for Nico.
Also, Andy Garcia plays actually Nico.
It's not just a bad banking deal.
And then there's Steve Zahn as his dad Meanie.
Are you the new daddy?
I'm your daddy.
Also, this has Marshall Lynch's Perm, Michael Malley from Guts. You guys remember that show from Nickelodeon? George plays him. Keanu Stones plays Baby Girl. Chelsea Cross plays Mom Meanie. Chris Bauer plays Gary. Rob Grant plays Cole, and John A plays Stilts. Go ahead and read the storyline for.
A reformed teenage getaway driver is dragged back into her unsavory past when a former employer offers her a chance to save the life of her chronically unreliable ex-boyfriend.
So, what did you think of this movie? I'm still I watched it and I was like, man, there are things I like, things I don't like. But what were your main thoughts of this?
Main thoughts one. Okay, so I'm gonna. How should I do this? Okay, I like the story. I like the idea of the story. I like the idea of the story. I love the will they not kind of relationship between her and her ex.
They had a lot of
I
chemistry,
think
feel like, the first
Carl
they
Uberston or Glusman. Yeah, it's
Carl
close.
Glusman.
Carl and Samara had or Eenie Meanie or Eddie and John. One, I did not like that Eenie Meanie was her nickname because it sounded creepy. Like when Andy Garcia said it for the first time.
Oh, is it kind of like
Huh?
You're like,
Yeah. When Andy Garcia said it for the first time, I was like, oh, because they kind of, I mean, like, I get it, like, I get what they were trying to do. They were trying to make this like the female Baby Driver. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Remember Baby Driver?
Yeah.
And everybody call him Baby.
Yeah. We're off big time.
And
we're up big time.
What? Who? What? Okay, give me a second. I'll come in. Boom, boom, boom.
Sorry, guys. That's what happened.
Woo!
So you said it's like the female Baby Driver. That's what they want you to think.
Yeah. Like they wanted this to be like the female Baby Driver is what I think they wanted to do here. And the thing, and that's why they did the Eenie Meanie, and it's like Eenie, it's her nickname, just like Baby Eenie. I get that, and I get all that. I don't think he needed that. I don't think he needed the Eenie Meanie name. Literally, I think the name of this movie was Hold Up or Stick 'em Up or something like that. I can't remember what it was. I read it somewhere. Oh, here it is, Stick Shift. It was originally called Stick Shift. You could have called this Stick Shift and not gave her that weird nickname. That would have been a little better because it just seemed like older guys were being creepy with her, which means
I want to. She was doing a really Margot Robbie voice in this one, like people get mixed up as it is. I'm like, this is like she's because her accent's not that great. American accent, it's not that great. In this, it's much better. She's Australian. You guys didn't know this. Like Margot Robbie's Australian. So
now,
go ahead. you know.
Yeah, the other thing I was going to say was like, it wasn't like I liked the chemistry between them. Randall Park jumping in for a few moments really made me happy because Randall Park's always a delight in anything he's ever in. I think Andy Garcia did a good job as the evil mobster guy. Who would have known?
Yeah.
I never seen Andy Garcia as an evil mobster before. Is that new? Is
Yeah,
that a new
yeah,
thing?
yeah.
Andy Garcia in a casino? What? You
What?
put
I
what? Never
What?
thought of. No,
Yeah.
casting for this movie was right. I think their missteps were just it kind of seemed a little creepy with her and the older men.
I
And
didn't I didn't get that the creepy vibe from it, but I do get the kind of tropiness of it because it was very uneven when it came to tone, pacing and toning. You're like, okay, we're going here, and there was a lull, and then you're like, okay, and then also it's not near as clever as it could have been. You know, like
I think literally what they did is they took the ideas from like 5 different good movies and they put them all into this one movie. They're like, oh, this worked in this movie. We're gonna try this. Oh, we're gonna put that. This worked in Driver. This worked in Baby. This worked in like, and put them all together. Now, not saying this isn't a good movie, but
no, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed myself
I
watching it.
really enjoyed it. I like the comedy in it. I like the humor in it. But the only other complaint I really have is you have a movie that's supposed to be about a female driver, and there's only 2 car chases in the whole entire movie.
Yeah, that's true, and you want more of that. You want more of what the movie is supposed to be
Yeah,
about.
yeah. So like
I would I could have used more backstory showing chases that she was
yeah,
getting
yeah. So like
as
at the
opposed to the
beginning
ones
of the
that we
movie, and
saw.
I don't want to spoil it too much because it's only the first 5 minutes of the movie. But there's a scene where she is like young. Like I don't know how young she is in that picture or whatever. But
14?
yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
14.
And her dad like looks at her and goes, "Do what I told you." And then they just cut to the credits and then it's her being older. I think
Yeah.
they needed that scene. They needed that chase scene
Mhm.
with her being that young to load up the movie. And then I think it would have been betterly because then you'd had your first car chase, your second car chase, and then your third car chase. And instead, they're kind of like trying to hide the fact that she was a car chase person, even though all advertisement for this movie was that she's a car chase person.
I agree that they didn't use that. They didn't utilize that as well. They could have. And for saying that it's a female baby driver, that's not it at all. It's there are parts where I was bored at parts, but I never looked at my phone. But there like you said, there are elements of movies that have done this better.
Mhm.
That they, but they it sort of ended up being a mixed bag. That's not to say I didn't enjoy my time watching this, but I just feel like if Sean Simmons, it makes me feel like when he comes with Sean Simmons, that he's on his way to doing something great, but he's not there yet.
Right.
You know, the director and writer.
Yeah.
And so, maybe next movie
But
he
I
comes
don't
out
think
with,
this is a major.
maybe
I
that'll
don't
be
think
a
this is a major misstep. I think it was a decent movie. It's a fun movie. I mean, it's only like an hour and
it shows promise.
yeah,
It shows
it's only an
promise.
hour and a half long. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that long of a movie. And I mean, like it's like
Hour and 46, yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's a nice little movie that, especially for Labor Day weekend, it's on Hulu. You can put this on, have a couple beers. You don't have to really pay attention too much to it. You can like literally go and watch it and be like, okay, yeah, this is fun. This is entertainment. And you know, you don't have to watch every single moment of it, and you can have a conversation, and it's okay. Because you're not going to ruin anything. You're going to understand she's a car driver. She drives fast cars. They're trying to get away from the mob. There's car chases. Like it's exactly what you'd want. This is a good movie for when you got people around the house and you want the TV on as back noise, and you just, every now and then you have to look up.
Yeah, It's that. I mean, it's not the best thing to be for a movie to have on the background as background noise, but does have that thing like when you clean the house and you want something
Yeah.
comforting
I
on.
mean, if
Yeah.
you want to sit down and watch it, it's cool. It's a good little, but it doesn't have. I just think it needed another car chase. I think it needed at least one more car chase.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, if you guys have Hulu / Disney, which why not? It's got some good shit on there. I think you should check it out. My score in this is I'm going to 3.6, 3.7. You know, I liked it.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
But no,
3.6. I mean, this was a good, fun little movie. It had a few points that was missing if you're looking like as a critic, you're looking at it, but like literally, if you're not looking at it as a critic, if you just literally want a movie where people are chasing some stuff, going around, having some fun, you want some quick, witty jokes. There's some good one-liners from Randall Park, some good one-liners from Andy.
that's where you where you sort of see the Tarantino aspect of it, like, or even the Guy Ritchie sort of aspect of it. Like that's what it kind of seems like that they were going for. Maybe needs a bit more of its own identity. Maybe it just needs a bit more cleaning up. Maybe it just needs a bit more of everything. But the acting was good. The show's promise from the director, and there are worse things to watch for sure on Hulu.
There's definitely worse things to watch. Definitely. I mean, I can't think of any right now, but right? Can you think of any? Can you think of any? What's the worst?
I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. I don't know.
What do you think is the worst movie of all time?
You know, I don't generally spend my time waste my time with it. Probably terrible. Right now, if we would say War of the Worlds, but I'm sure there's nothing worse out there.
I can't. I'm trying to think of what.
Van Wilder 2 Rise of Taj is pretty fucking.
Oh my gosh, I have to agree with you on that one. That has to be one of the biggest upsets of all time to me because I like both the actor wasn't Cal Penn that did it.
Yeah, it's Cal Penn.
Yeah, I like Cal Penn and I like the Van Wilder story since it's based on the machine, Burt Kreischer. Yeah, that's his script. Did you know that?
Yeah. They chose him to do. Yeah, it was based on the Rolling Stone article they did on him, and Burt Kreischer is based on. Oh, well, you know, Van Wilder is based on the Burt Kreischer. We went to college for 7 years.
Because he's the machine. And just think, he makes more money than most people that actually became lawyers and stuff like that. If you think about it,
Burt Kreischer's he's made a killing. Yeah, Burt Kreischer's he's moved beyond the machine now. He's just a super.
I love watching his
comedian.
food. He has a food podcast that I like watching, or vlog or podcast, whatever you want to call it, where he feeds people. Oh man, there's this great one with Weird Al Yankovic. You got to go watch. Anyway, so that's mine was me and Chris are both at 3.6. Is that what we both gave it? Chris, what about the Rotten Tomatoes world? What they saying?
I'm gonna run to as a current now. Neil, what is the audience score for Eenie Meanie?
Ooh, I'd have to go. I think they're going to give it a 64.
60%.
Damn, I'm so close.
60. All right, Neil, what is the critic score?
Oh, they're going to go bad. 52%.
44%.
Gosh, I was a little way off on that one. Well, not way off, but
and they don't have a critics consensus on here.
So weird.
They don't have one. But I do have a good review and a bad review. I would start with the bad review. This is from Lynn Vehas of the Pop Life STL podcast. She says, Eenie Meanie is always Quentin Tarantino, Guy Ritchie wannabe, the derivative of Baby Driver, Drive, Fast and Furious franchise, another pedal metal, adrenaline rush movies, heavy on blood spread action, and light on logic and depth. She gave it a C-. Okay, and this is this nice one is from Max said Vincent of the Cinema Spot. He goes, as far as Disney releases go this year, it's one of their best, and a movie that didn't deserve to be relegated to the streaming library. Casino Chasing It Alone is made for a screen much larger than your television. I got a pretty big TV, but I think he's right. This sort of benefited from I think a theater release, yeah. But I think more people are gonna watch it on Hulu than they would in the theater. Personally.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
Chris.
So if you guys have Hulu?
Yeah,
What the hell are you on?
What the hell
Have you been smoking some funny cigarettes or something?
Yeah, like seriously, definitely go watch the movie if you have. Right?
I will fuck you, all right? I will enter you. You're gonna enter me?
Raping him.
You're not about that life. Kid. I can see it.
That
I will
ended
go crazy.
perfect.
You like movies? We'll make a movie.
Oh God.
We'll make Mama Say Knock You Out, starring my fist in your dick hole.
But yeah, that's the Meanie. It's not funny. So Meanie, Hulu.
Yeah,
guys
if you want
wanna
to watch it, you don't need much alcohol for it. You can enjoy it. It's a good, fun little movie. Go watch it. It's fun. That's something good for the Labor Day, and you don't have to go to the movie theater.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, right now the theaters in Labor Day are different, but I'll be there. For sure. But we'll talk about what we're watching at the end of the show. But I think we have news. It's news, right? You got news?
News, of course. This is the Movies Don't Suck and Some of Them News. I'm going to read stuff, Chris, because Chris doesn't have internet, and he literally gets all his news from a guy named Tom that's on his porch.
Yeah, he comes over every morning and just reads yeah.
Well, Chris,
reads from a notebook.
A sad day has occurred. Alan Richardson has announced that he is not going to play James Gunn's Batman. That him and James Gunn have already had that conversation. So now we're going to get some second-rate actor playing Batman in the new DCU.
Well, I mean, like
Christian Bale.
Well, yeah, maybe he has. Well, maybe he has someone else in mind. Maybe he has someone else in mind for Alan Richardson to play. Yeah, Alan Richardson to play.
No, we all wanted Alan. We all wanted Alan Richardson. We all wanted. There's not one person that didn't want Alan Richardson.
It's because he's a fucking giant man, right?
Correct. And he's good at fighting. If you never watched Reacher, go watch Reacher.
Yeah.
So there is now a new number one most watched movie on any streaming platform of all time. It was originally held by Red Notice by Gail Gadot, Ryan Reynolds, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. It is now held by the movie that was also released at the movie theater this past weekend, not this weekend, but the past weekend, and was number one at the box office all. Number one at the box office for the whole weekend. It's only released at 1,700 theaters, and it grossed over $22 million in one night.
Yeah.
And that movie is called K-Pop Demon Hunter. That is done by this.
Did you watch this shit?
I've watched it.
I watched it like a couple weeks ago.
I watched it I watched like 10 minutes of it today just to get an idea. And I could tell it's the same animators that did Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Into this. Yeah.
And stuff like that. So not only now is, because it's Netflix, and Netflix goes all in on its stuff until it decides to just randomly cancel shit for no reason without telling anybody.
Yeah, I was actually talking about the other night about Mindhunters.
Yeah.
They think they want to do it again, but it's all really up to David Fincher. So
yeah. But yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters are now going to get a whole franchise, brother. They're opening up the gates. The floodgates are open. They are going to open up all the movies, and they are going to get sequels. There's going to be a series. There's going to be everything.
Yeah. Spinoff.
Right now, Sony is kicking themselves in the ass for selling that. Even though Sony Animation's doing it, they sold all the rights to Netflix because they thought nobody would want to watch it.
Well, everyone did. It was a giant. It was a giant success on Netflix. His sister loves it, absolutely loves it. So, I think what they did at the theater was actually kind of a sing along. I think they had like words up on the screen.
Nice.
But yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
watch
But
it
if
this
you,
weekend. I think.
you guys want, it's on Netflix. We might talk about it next week. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, to
We
be
got
honest,
some.
it's one of the biggest movies out there.
Yeah,
I mean, besides the only one besides that I can think of that we haven't talked about is Lilo and Stitch. But we'll see if we even want to.
they didn't come. They'll be streaming. I think what, a couple
Yeah.
weeks
We'll
from
talk
now.
about that later. Anyway, one of the biggest video game series of all times has been picked up, and the rights have been bought. Paramount has bought the rights to the one and only Call of Duty and to start making live action films. Now, let me understand this. If I'm correct, isn't Call of Duty usually just stories like in wars that have already happened?
I think Modern Warfare is different. Like the
Modern Warfare is
newer
different. You're right.
iterations.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what they're gonna want to do because this was popular ones. I'm not good at first person shooters, and when I go online, I just get fucking murdered. So I don't really play them. And that's what mostly when people get them, they don't. A lot of people don't even play the story; they'll just play the online aspect of it, which is fine. That's what it's there for. But yeah, Call of Duty. I mean, I'm kind of surprised that it hasn't already happened. The movie for it.
I know,
you know?
and to be honest, I mean, it looks like ever since a Skydance merger, they're just concentrating on doing more of like trying to get as much stuff going
franchises and
film
stuff, yeah.
wise. I mean, they're working on Star Trek. They got more of the Sonic the Hedgehog, which I think the Sonic the Hedgehog is kind of run its toll, guys.
Yeah,
I
is
think.
that gonna that's lose steam, right? Like we don't need a fourth one, right?
I don't know, man. I mean, they're funny. I get it. They're for kids, though. I mean, let's be honest. We're just adults. We're 40-year-old adults. We don't need. We don't need to. We don't need to make comments on what they need or not for a cartoon series. Hey, man, have fun. Do it. If it
I
gets,
do like
I mean,
Sonic
come
games.
on.
The Sonic Adventure games are fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Adam Sandler and George Clooney's coming of age Netflix comedy, Jay Kelly, got a 10-minute standing ovation at the what film
Venice Film
festival?
Festival. Venice.
The Venetian Film Festival. Yeah.
Yeah.
A 10-minute standing ovation.
Yes. So I am excited for this. Noah Baumbach directed and wrote it, and it's also it's having Adam Sandler do another dramatic role, which hey, if he wants an Oscar, he can get it with Noah Baumbach. And I definitely want to see this when it comes out. So we'll talk about it when it comes out. But it's on Netflix, So
It's on November. I believe it's November 14th. November 14th is when it comes out. And
So
I'm
we'll talk
man,
about
I guess now we're definitely going to have to talk about that, right?
Yeah.
That's going to have to be. Disney is suing Sling Television. Sling Television has now started making small packages that will only mini bundles that start at $4.99, and because it is doing differently than the $45.99 that you could buy for Sling, it goes against the terms of Disney Channel, and so Disney Channel is now suing Sling Television for lost money.
Cool. I mean,
because it's Disney and they want to be our overlords.
Yeah, because Disney they're so unflush with money, they need to sue the people. They're fucking worse than Disney when it comes to that.
It really, dude, and right now what they're doing to wrestling, it's ridiculous. Yeah, because Disney owns ESPN. Disney owns ESPN. They've just won the rights to the pay-per-views starting next month, or they're called the PLEs now, Premium Live Events. But so instead of watching it on Peacock that you pay $9.99 a month for, now you got to pay $29.99 a month on ESPN to get ESPN Plus to watch the pay-per-views. But you can also watch your football games and stuff like that. And so now other people can't, like people here that have been watching wrestling pay-per-views for the last, I don't know, 8 years, where you could just buy a streaming platform and you could watch them. Now, unless you pay $30 a month, you're not going to be able to watch them.
Everything is a fucking subscription now. Everything. Like I have this, I have medical issues, so I have this machine that tests my blood. I can't buy the thing. I have to rent the thing. So every month I have to pay a rental fee. I'm like, well, I can't just buy the machine. Like
I got to
so
rent a
every,
CPAP machine.
yeah. No, same thing. Yeah, I got the CPAP in my bedroom, which it makes my nose red, dude. It's right here. You can tell. But yeah,
Huh?
it's like you can tell my nose is a little red from the mask I have to wear around my
Yeah.
face. It's all dried out. But yeah, anyway, yeah, like man, fuck all that stuff with this. Yeah. We
I
got
know.
anyway.
That's-
Sorry guys. We got weird on you for a second. What else you got, Neil?
I can't remember now. I lost all
right.
There's a new documentary being made of one of the greatest musicians that ever existed in the entire world. But it's going to be after the most famous part of his musician time. In fact, it's going to be when he went solo. That's right. It is going to be Man on the Run, Paul McCartney.
They're gonna do a Paul McCartney movie when he left the Beatles, or the Beatles broke up. Really.
After they left the Beatles and when he was in Wings and stuff like that, all the music has been purchased by Amazon Music. Commentary will be done by Paul McCartney himself. It's going to come with the same. There'll be a book released at the same time called Wings: The Story of a Band on the Run.
Okay,
November
cool.
4th.
Sure.
November 4th. And I
Okay.
mean, I know you'd love that because it's Paul McCartney. It's like the greatest musician of all time.
You'd be surprised I haven't done it. Like there've been like miniseries and stuff like this, but there's never been a Beatles movie. You know what I mean? Like it's a movie that spans like the life of the Beatles. So
Yeah.
you think that's gonna happen?
One of your favorite movie series of all time is coming back to the theater for its 20th anniversary. In October of this year, all of the Twilight movies will be available for people to go watch. You can go so on the Wednesday the 29th, you can see the new moon. On Thursday Wednesday the 29th is new moon. Oh, it is Twilight. Okay, Twilight's on the 29th.
Yeah.
New moon is on the 30th. Eclipse is on October 31st. Breaking Dawn Part 1 is on Saturday, November 1st, and then Breaking Dawn Part 2 is on Sunday, November 2nd.
So if you guys want to just spend your whole fucking week watching Twilight movies, go see them on those days.
On Halloween weekend, what's the best time to go see it?
I think there's better movies to see on Halloween weekend probably. But Neil, have you seen them all?
Yeah, I actually read the books. I was actually a DJ at the time when I was reading the books.
Oh, so you
I was
had
like
to.
in the DJ book,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'd be like boom, 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 and I'd be like, yeah, okay. Like,
I've seen all the movies because I've dated women before. So, so like at that time, yeah, Twilight was something that
there was a lot of girls that would like interest me because I
Yeah.
was like reading the Twilight books and I
Yeah,
was just bored. I just didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
All right. So Starfighter, the new Star Wars movie starring the one and only Ryan Gosling. Here's the list, man. You ready? Here is all
Give it to me.
the main actors in the movie as of this time. So, of course, we got the one and only beautiful Ryan Gosling. We got Flynn Gray, Matt Smith,
Okay.
Mia Goth,
Okay.
Aaron Perry, Simon Bird, Jamal Westman, Daniel Ings, and Amy Adams have all now signed up for the
You had me at Mia Goth.
Starfighter movie.
You had me at Mia Goth. So
Yeah, I know.
So
like each one of them is all talking about how, I mean, this is just like an all-star cast now.
Yeah.
And this is going to be like a new trilogy. Like it's going to have nothing to do with the Skywalkers.
That's good, right? Okay. Okay.
You know what's not good?
What's that?
The reactions that the 28 years later sequel's already getting. So they filmed it already.
Yeah, Neil
and they've
deGrasse
already been
directed it.
showing
The
test
Bone
audience.
Temple. Yeah.
The
You
Bone
don't like it?
Temple, yeah. Coming courtesy of World of Real, a recent test screening of 28 years later follow-up reveals whether the franchise will get a complete planned trilogy. And the way it's looking, no. According to the report, 28 years later, the Bone Temple, which is directed by Candyman and the Marvel's Nia DaCoste, was multiple applause breaked out during the film, with one attendee saying, "I thought part one was outstanding, but this surpassed it." Oh, wait a minute. So they're saying they're getting good reviews.
That's great.
They
That's
said
good to
it
hear.
wasn't.
Oh, phew. All right. I want you. I want
They
you
told
to
me,
cast
okay,
me.
earlier, I thought I saw somebody. Yeah, so that's weird. Aristocrats got canceled without us all knowing it. The live action version of Aristocrats, the Disney movie, got
so
canceled, so we will not be seeing that.
So Aristocats, you mean?
Aristocats. Yeah, I'm sorry, I said Aristocrats. Aristocats has been canceled. The one that Questlove was going to be a big part of and all that
Yeah.
got
Well,
canceled without us knowing.
Who cares? So, I mean, like,
Well, somebody did.
Did you care? Be honest.
I thought that was going to be the best one.
Of all the action ones that are so good. Okay.
Yeah. But the iconic remake of Hand That Rocks the Cradle, they have found their two ladies that will be killing each other in this movie. And the first is Makia Monroe from Greta and It Follows.
Okay.
Will be the first actress. The second actress in this movie will be Mary Elizabeth Winstead from Final Destination 3 and Black Christmas.
And Weeds.
Both are dubbed Scream Queens of this decade.
Yeah.
So, like, literally, and it's going to be directed by Michelle Garcia Cervera. So, and it's not going to be a copy. They're going to make it different. This will be coming out, and it's going to be streaming October 22nd on 2025.
Is it going to a certain network, or is it just be streaming? We have to buy it. You there, Neil?
It's definitely going to be streaming on Hulu.
Okay, all right. Watch it.
All right, we got 3 more stories. Peter Farrelly's has picked his Rocky.
Okay.
The movie I Play Rocky, which is being filmed it's about Sylvester Stallone trying to play Rocky.
Okay, so who's in?
And it's Peter. I'm sorry, it's Peter
Fairley.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Fairley
is going to be playing Sylvester Stallone. Now he also played the young. I think he played the young Al Pacino.
Okay. Oh yeah. You know, in
The Offer.
Yeah. I like the Offer.
In The Offer. So yeah,
Offer's good.
So that's cool. That's the movie that Joaquin Phoenix destroyed by exiting it without telling anybody 2 days before filming. It's getting saved by a man who is just in a movie with Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, Pedro Pascal?
Pedro Pascal will be playing the gay romance lover in the Todd Haynes gay romance film that literally got destroyed because Joaquin Phoenix dropped out of it at the last minute. They're going to be rebooting
Did
the
they
schedule,
say why he dropped out of
and
it?
Pedro Pascal will be picking up.
Did they say
because
why
he's
he
Joaquin Phoenix and he's fucking nuts. He's fucking nuts, dude. I don't know. Nobody can ever determine what he's ever going to do.
All right, calm down. Calm down a bit. But
okay, let's see. Everything else is kind of okay. We're doing a Gears of War movie with David Leitch. That's cool. Naked Gun made of $100 million finally.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Mark Wahlberg is going to play Parker, so he'll be the third actor to play Parker after Mel Gibson and Jason Statham both have played him. Sydney Sweeney has not had a movie that has made over $500,000 at the box office out of the last 3 movies that went to the box office, and now she's considered box office
Poison.
Box poison, yeah. And let's see, we had the biggest walkout of a movie in history in the UK this past week.
Can I guess what it was?
I will, as soon as I find it, you can just give me 2 seconds. Yep, there it is. Boom. And it was at one of those things that you like to go to. The screen unseen.
Was it a Toxic Avenger?
Toxic Avenger. But on the other end, everybody who did stick around and watch it says the #1 superhero movie of the year is Toxic Avenger.
So I do know that people walked out because they were disgusted because there's so much gore and violence in this. Me and Neil live for that shit, so we can't wait to see it.
Yeah,
Is that
bring
next-
it, baby. That's what Toxic Avenger is
That's
all
what we're
about.
watching next week, right? That's what we're watching for next week, isn't it? Because it's out. I'm seeing it Saturday.
Is it out?
Yeah, it's
Is
out.
it out? Can I
Yeah.
watch it? Can I go see it right now?
just-
Can I? Oh my God! Please tell me it's
They're
out.
adding more times.
Please
I'm
tell me
seeing it
it's
at
out.
Screenland, but they're adding more screenings. There's at least 2 every day. But Neil, it's out, and you gotta be able to check it out because I'm excited for it. I'm seeing it Saturday.
I'm looking right now. I'm looking. Oh my God! It is. It came out today. Oh my God! Oh my gosh! Let me see. Yes, use my current location. Yes. Why does it always do this to me? Oh, but anyway,
Okay.
that's
Oh,
the
yeah,
news. That was the Movies Don't Suck and Something to Do news segment. That's when I tell Chris a bunch of stuff because he can't read because he's blind in both of his eye sockets.
I should have mentioned that Toxic Avenger was filmed in 2023. It was done then, and Macon Blair's been trying to sell it, and finally it's coming out unrated though, because it's so fucked up. But you know what? That's something we were talking about. We're talking about Hey Don't, judged by Ethan.
Honey,
judged by
don't.
Ethan Cohen. You guys know Ethan Cohen is the Cohen brother. Written with his wife Trisha Cook. This is the second movie in their lesbian trilogy, as they're calling it. This stars Margaret Qualley as Honey O'Donoghue.
Hi, this is an emergency. There's no more stabilizer fluid.
Aubrey Plaza plays MG Falcone.
He looks like Abercrombie fucked fish.
It says Chris Evans is Reverend Drew Devlin.
In the void, you're either food for Elias or you work for Herm.
And then there's Leah Abova. Leah Abova plays Cher. Jassner plays Hector. Gabby Beans plays Spider. Talia Rice plays Green. And Charlie Day plays Marty Matakovich.
That right there is the mail. Now let's talk about the mail. Can we talk about the mail, please, Mac? I'm dying to talk about the mail with you all day, okay?
And it also stars Lena Hall as Elle, Don Swayze, Patrick Swayze's brother, as Gary at the piano bar, and Josh Pavchek as Shuggy, and finally Christine Connolly as Heidi O'Donoghue. Neil, why don't you go ahead and read the storyline for Honey Don't? I just say that because there's like a exclamation point at the end of it. Yeah.
Is there an exclamation point? I didn't see that. Wow. A dark comedy about a small-town private investigator, Honey O'Donoghue, who delves into a series of strange deaths tied to a mysterious church.
So Neil, we watched Driveway Dolls not that long ago. We talked about it. We liked it. And this one is done by the same sort of. That's the same sort of feeling when it comes to like it being sort of 70s and gritty and stuff like that. And it has its own identity, but I thought this was kind of really messy. That's not saying I didn't like this movie. Like I thought it was it has its own style and aesthetic, but I didn't love it. I did like it though. And I don't know what Neil's doing. He's putting on a mask again. He's doing a mask for this. Oh, sorry.
Why would I have a mask
Sorry.
for a movie about this? And I don't have a mask. The only mask I have is one that was given to me by my friend Lunchador.
Okay.
I don't have any other mask. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't kill kayfabe. Anyway,
but
So
I
you
did like
didn't like
I
this
did like this
movie?
movie. I thought it was fun, but like to
Oh,
me
okay.
it was the I get problems with some of that the narrative, but when it comes to style, this has movies dripping with style, and that's really fun. And Neil, you go ahead and talk. You seem like you're super surprised.
Yeah, because like one, I love this movie. I thought it was awesome. One, the fact that it looked like it was from the 1970s, but it was
Yeah,
literally from today.
I saw the
Like,
smartphones
you
in
know what I
it.
mean?
So
They had smartphones, they had everything, but it looks like it's from the 1970s. So the style of everything, I mean, even the style of just like the opening credits with like the names and stuff like that. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm into this. I'm already into this. I'm here. I'm here for the gravy. I think the three main actors in this movie, Margaret, Aubrey, and Chris, hit this thing out of the park. Just nailed it. Just like, boop. There is nothing in the world I love more than a sexual deviant Chris Evans. I mean, like everything he did in this movie. I mean, look at all these wonderful, great scenes of him just being butt naked.
one of my favorite
and
scenes
him
is,
just
is when he's preaching and it pans out and you see two giant photos of himself on the wall next to it.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's the dude, man. Chris Evans is the man. And then the style of like just how this looks. Like I love the way that this just has a gritty edge to it. And it made this one made me feel more like Quentin Tarantino
Yeah, like
esque
Jackie
than
Brown
even
sort of thing going on with it.
yeah, like Jackie Brown, what's another thing that not just Jackie Brown, but like that kind of style of movie. And I love the way that it's just like the characters talk to each other and stuff like that. And Aubrey and Margaret, like literally going back and forth, their banter was just like they should be in another 20 movies together.
Yeah.
They should be the Abbott and Costello of the new era.
So my thing is that like I thought it was unfocused, but I mean that the characters weren't compelling because they are. Chris Evans' character is compelling. Aubrey Plaza and Mark Qualley's character is compelling, but like the ending, which is supposed to be something, I was like, because it's the guys. She plays a private eye basically, and she talks like a old timey private eye would in like the 1940s or 50s, and usually.
Yeah. I think that's one of the additives to this movie that really
And
made
so,
it awesome.
you know, like a lot of times when we watch a movie like that, you're sort of you give the audience some ways to sort of figure it out and see this themselves. This just sort of fed at the end, and I'm like, come on, like I was like, you know, like it was fine. I liked it. I love the style of this thing. I love the characters in it, but the narrative itself was messy, and I was like, okay, like you know, it's a movie and I liked it, but like I said, the ending itself was sort of like it didn't tie together for me. I guess think about it this way. Think of a peanut shell held together by chewing gum. You know, it didn't quite work for me.
So what you're saying is it didn't work out
Yeah,
for
I'm
you.
just trying to think of a way, but but the most I like that.
Like
I
you
did
said
like
it,
that.
like, four
I did
times.
like parts of this movie.
Sorry.
Like, I liked it more than I
Like-
disliked it. I'll say that for sure.
I will agree a little
Mm.
bit. I will agree with you on the
Yeah.
back end of it. Like the end of this movie did kind of like I felt like this movie it needed
Mhm.
like 10 more minutes. because it's like an hour and 29.
Yeah,
I felt like
was
it
way
needed 10
shorter
more
than you
minutes
expected it to be.
to let the because it just seemed like it came like it had a great going. It was
Mhm.
going. It had a good pace, but then like all of a sudden it fit in like so much in
Yeah.
like 10 minutes. And I think it needed like a couple minutes to let
Yeah.
it breathe.
We need a little bit more, I think, just a little bit more of it coming together because it didn't quite come together. It's good, but I just feel like it could have been better for me. But I like this movie. It's very interesting, and I think it's gonna get a larger following than it has now. I think it's one that's gonna grow in popularity as it comes out over the years. Honestly,
Yeah, and but I will agree with you. I think it just needed a little more
Mhm.
time to breathe at the end because, like, literally, I just felt like the ending happens, what happens, and I mean, and it was cool. I loved it. I love what the story gave us. I love what happened, and everything. Like the ending of this, of where this adventure goes with the detective trying to figure out who did what, when, and where. But I feel like after everything happens, it's just like boom, boom, boom. All right, we're out of here.
can we talk about some of how sexy this movie is?
Oh, dude, there's so
Yeah.
much sex in this movie. And I just had a fact up. I don't know if you read it.
Didn't.
But they made it very clear that the films wanted the lesbian sex to be genuinely sensual and the heterosexual ones to be edged towards comedic and
Yeah,
absurd.
and yeah, so every time you see Chris Evans fucking, it's pretty funny and absurd. But every time you see Mark Qualley and
Look in the mirror or put the mirror down, point the
yeah.
mirror down. I need to see them bounce. No, down now to
Yeah.
the left. Your left or my
Just-
left? We're
Yeah.
same way.
But yeah, there's sex scenes all throughout this thing, and don't it'd be weird seeing it with your parents. I feel like, but, yeah, it's it's a it's got that it's a good nice little movie, and it's very funny. I want to say that it's pretty funny most of the way through. They
Yeah.
say it's dark comedy. Me and you, all about dark comedies. We found this very funny at points. Uh, but like I said, the narrative is the only problem I have with it. But other than that, it's a fully realized film. Um,
I just like the idea of it because it gave me that 70s, like I love that 70s detective movie like thing. Like it reminds me of like the nice
yeah, that was
guys,
interesting. I also saw with a friend. He said it reminded him of Nice Guys too, and you and I both love Nice Guys. Yeah, we would.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I love it when you give me a good nostalgic like feeling like story. Like Knives Out makes me feel like it's a nostalgic story, even though it's in
Yeah.
modern day as well. And that's what I felt like this did. It was like, man, as much as this was a modern day telling of story, I really, really, really was a huge fan of the aspect. I think really her just went going at it like as the main character. I think she owned it
Mhm.
on the screen, and even though it gets a little sloppy at the end, I'm just gonna have to say she
Yeah.
knocked it out of the park.
They
If it wasn't for her,
shoot the scenery like no one's business, dude. Like both Aubrey and Chris and all three actors, they know what the fuck they're doing. You know?
yeah, and it's like, and as much as I you can say anything about any, I mean, every movie is, if you got the right people in the right part, you can write it so sloppy that nobody understands what the heck you're saying. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter one bit. These three actors made it their own. They came in there, they
I
killed
know.
it.
With that said, what is your score for Honey Don't? No, that's what says that's what about to say. Honey Don't, but yeah, what's your score? What's your score on this one?
I'm gonna give this a 4. I'm gonna give this a 4. I really like the, I really like the concept. I really like the nostalgic look of it. I really like this, and this is a movie I could watch over and over again. Like if someone's like, "Hey, I want to pop on this movie," I'll be like, "Yes, pop on that movie. I'm here with you,
My
buddy.
score
Let's
is a little
watch
bit low.
this
It's
together."
3.8, but I still like this movie. But like I said, like that's exactly what happened when I said that. But to me, it's a it's a good movie, but like I thought it was a little too not so together enough. I guess a little stuffing hanging out of this. You know, I want to run tomatoes.com. What is the audience score for Honey Don't?
Man, it matters. Do they know what they were getting into
I
when
know
they
a lot of
walked
people.
in?
A lot of people are like, "What is this? What is this trash?"
Oh, 81,
43%.
81%.
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
43?
Yeah.
What the?
What is the critic score for Honey Don't?
I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna commit suicide now. That is
Seppuku, here we go.
wow. I can't even go. I can't even talk about it. Okay. The critic score will be. I think they'll give it the
No, it's
71.
actually 47%. Here's the critic
Jeez.
consensus. Disparate parts and desperate measures spelled defeat for Ethan Coen this time around in a romp that tries to cast a wide net, but ultimately the audience is saying, "Honey, don't." Well, it'd be a bad review and a good review because I mostly like this movie. This is gonna be a. Let me pull this up. So this is from Carla Hay of Culture Mix. She says, "Honey Don't is a drifting and unfocused comedy drama with an identity crisis made worse by sloppy filmmaking. This jumbled story about a deadpan talking private detective investigating serious crimes makes one misstep after another." Huh. And this is this is from Coleman Spiled of Salon.com. He says, "Definitely walking the line between exploitation and control and Honey Don't. Quality authoritatively states that she's in charge of how and when she'll be desired, becoming a subversive screen siren for a new all too prudish age." So yeah, this is Honey Don't. There's I think this is I said earlier,
What is it
Honey
called?
Don't. But I think
Why did I ask for that? I asked for that. I
I
have no
think it's
idea
gonna
why.
probably get a audience a critical reappraisal later. I think we're gonna say they like this movie a lot.
Especially when the
Yeah,
whole trilogy
yeah.
comes out too. I think when the whole trilogy comes out, we're definitely going to get a lot of people talking about everything that is
Yeah.
going on with this.
But yeah, that's the movies we did this week. We talked about Eenie Meanie and Honey Don't. Next week, Toxic Avenger for sure.
Toxic Avenger and man,
Caught
there are a couple
Stealing.
of
Caught
good
Stealing is
movies
also
out
out. I
there
don't know if
right
you can
now.
get the theater twice though. Yeah, let me know. Yeah.
I don't know if I can, nah, especially because I'm getting
Okay.
booked again for events, so
Okay.
that's
So
kind of
we can
hard
do
for me
K-pop
to.
Demon Hunter. I mean, that's now that it's like one of the biggest movies. Yeah.
You know what? Though those are two Demon Hunter and a guy covered in toxic
Okay.
waste. Let's do it. That's
So,
it.
Toxic
That's your
Avenger
show
and
for
K-
next week. It's going to be K-pop. It's going to be two 40-year-old men talking about comic book movies and
K-pop. Yeah.
I don't know if Toxic Avenger counts as a comic book movie because I think originally that was
A trauma film,
just
right?
I think that was just a trauma film and then turned into the comic. Because remember, like all the kid stuff for Toxic Avenger,
Yeah, there was.
which made no sense to me as a kid. Like,
Well, not Macon Blair.
because it was like so much.
Macon Blair had a lot to do. Macon Blair
was
had a
that?
lot to do with this movie. I love that dude. So I'm excited for
Yeah.
Toxic Avenger. I'm seeing it Saturday, so which is tomorrow.
Yeah, that's definitely that's it. And I don't care. I don't care if I have to pay to go see it.
Okay,
That's the
cool.
one I want to go see.
But yeah, you guys can find us on iTunes.net. We're at Facebook.com/News on So Podcast. We're on Twitter at NTS Podcast. We're on Instagram at NTS Podcast. We're on I said Twitter, I meant Blue Sky News on So Podcast .bksy dot social. And we're also on the WTMnet.com. Search that. Go there and we'll find us there along on Rails Podcasting his feed. We show up there as well as our own feed. We're if you guys want merch, go TiVo, search Blackwood Productions. You guys want more merch? Go to Bonfire Schmoozes Don't Suck and Something New. If you guys want a sticker, go ahead and send us an email or send us a message. I'll get it to you over for free because that's what nice guy I am. I might send a little more stickers your way, and just so you can stick them up wherever you live. Maybe you're in the coolest dive bar where they put stickers on the walls. And we're
Yeah,
and
I do that all the
you guys,
time.
and where you find podcasts from Movies Don't Suck and Something to Do. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, we're everywhere. Neil, what do you do for small businesses?
Oh my God. If you have a small business, let us know. We'd be more than happy to promote you right here on Movies Don't Suck. This is some due to our thousands of fans and millions of listeners just for free. For free. All you got to do is send us your info, message us, message me personally, Chris, go to his house, knock at it 2:00 in the morning.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
answer the door butt
Do some
naked.
naked
It'll be
song.
great.
Yeah.
You do sleep naked. So I just looked too. So if you want to catch up on all the classic Toxic Avengers, and again, we're not promoting them, but all the classics 1, 2, 3, and 4, yeah, all the way to Citizen Toxie, are all on Prime right now for free.
I guess I don't know. I guess I don't know what I'm watching tonight.
And Tibu. Is it TB?
Tubi.
What is
Tubi.
that?
It's Tubi. Yeah, TUBI. Okay.
I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So both of those are definitely both of those have all the movies on theirs. All the Toxic Avengers. So if you want to watch the original classics, go watch them.
You ready to get out of here?
Yeah, man. It's Friday. I'm gonna go eat and then go to bed because I gotta get up
What are you
at
doing
like
tomorrow?
6 a.m. tomorrow.
Okay.
Working at some thing. I gotta train people because I'm leaving, and so now they're like, you gotta train all the people taking over. That's another random edition of Movies Don't Suck.
I'm Chris.
My name's Neil. And remember, guys, no matter how hard in life you want to be, and you want to be a movie maker, sometimes all you need is a good-looking woman and a good-looking car, and that movie will get made.
See you
Have a
later.
good night. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Toxic Avenger is finally here.
I'm sure you didn't know, man. I thought I texted you about it.
Oh, life. But it was originally a movie, then the sequels, then the cartoon happened in the 1990. It didn't become comics until 92, 93. It was a cartoon series and action figures before it was. What? Who thought, hey, that's a good thing? That violent of a movie is the best thing to make for a kid.
I mean, it was 80s, like everything was okay then, It was unrated. It was crazy, yeah.
All right.
But
everybody that's watching, thank you guys for watching, being here on a Friday night.